So we're changing it up a little bit in this 3-minute video. And instead, I want to show you what we call our ideal template job description. So as we head into 2021, we think it's critical for time management and efficiency and managing by performance that everybody on your team has a clear job description. So here's a little bit of the overview. Obviously, put your logo, put the title. The first step is the mission of the title. So what is this role here to have an outcome of? Too often we see job description based on tasks. So do this endorsement. We really want to focus on an outcome. It's the number one most critical thing in this position. And it should be big picture. You want the mission to be the role, the reason the role exists in the agency. So for example, for an account manager, it might be to retain clients. For a salesperson, it might be to produce. We call it the queen bee role, which is the one thing that they should be focused on 90% of their time to make sure that all the tasks are connected to an outcome. Then we go ahead, the desired outcomes. So this would be what you're trying to get the output to be. So it might be process endorsements within XYZ time so that clients are satisfied. To handle certificate requests within 1 hour so that we can withhold our sales promises. It's also got some, duties. Pick up the phone, but it should be pick up the phone with a smile so our clients feel that we care about them. This is kind of where tasks and outcomes meld up and merge together a tad bit. Then we go through the key performance indicators. These are the metrics that you're going to use to evaluate this role. So for example, again, we'll go back to an account manager. It could be retention, book growth. And we recommend a couple because numbers tell some different stories in agencies. So for example, if you're just looking at retention, we still might be shrinking the book depending on how you're looking at it. If we're remarketing people to different carriers, or if we're going ahead and just doing it by customers or policies in force, it doesn't tell the full story. So you may want a couple different ways, and it's got the current, the goal, the date to track it, and the method to track it. So that holds management accountable to let people know where they stand. The principles are really the core values of the agency. So this should be the same really for every job description, but it could be, always go the extra mile or be the most responsive company that we know. So that way people can understand the logic of what you're trying to accomplish. Then there's critical competencies, and we have a huge list right here of just all different ones. But this is kind of, what this person needs to be successful, and then what the feedback strategy looks like. So this kind of connects the dots of not just saying answer the phone and take payments, but really driving it up to that bigger growth goal that your agency has. So take a look at this. We actually am top secretly announcing ahead of schedule a new mini course that we're putting together, which is how to have job descriptions for every role in your agency. I personally put together 12 different job descriptions for different roles, from manager, personal lines, commercial lines, account manager, CSR, receptionist, producer, owner, CEO, claims manager, marketing team. So we actually did these and fleshed them out for every role with recommended metrics, recommended missions, all of that. There's a little mini e-course you can take, and you'll get them all as Word documents so that you can customize them for your agency. So we're going to be launching more mini courses to help agencies in our agency process packs. So basically, we want to take the top processes in an agency and give you a template to get started with to make your own. If you have any questions, we'd love to make sure that you get some answers on it, but check them out in our online store. We're going to be adding new ones in January when we have our new website. But if you're also looking to work with us on other things like our agency assessment, which includes some of these job descriptions, remember, we're only doing standalone products this year. So coming into next year, things will be grouped into bigger programs. And we're doing that because we want to make sure that people get the ridiculously amazing results that they deserve. So if you've ever wanted to do an assessment or a retention or sales program, now is the time to have that conversation. As long as we lock in an agreement this year, we can use it anytime next year to get you started. Any questions, let us know, but we hope we see you downloading this new process pack and becoming a customer of our new process pack program. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.